Just turn the calendar to April and let's see how the garden's doing. Give you a walk around. All right, in this pot I've got some holdover peppers. This is a jalapeno over here, and over here is a bell pepper. I've got an onion growing, and I've planted some bean seeds in here, so I'm going to try to grow some beans in this pot this year. And over in my raised bed, this is celery right here. Got some stevia. This is from last year's plant. It's just kind of started to come back. You can see the stalks from last year. And if you saw my video I posted of bumblebees, this thing was probably way up to here last year. This is sorrel. It's on its well into its second season. It's going to try to grow a seed pod over here, which I'm going to clip because I want it to keep growing leaves. Onion, flowers. This is a parsley bed that I planted over a year ago. It's starting to try to go to seed, so I'll work on clipping that a bit. Got a kale plant and some more onions over here. This plant is called Gopher Purge, and I've been growing it now for almost a year. I keep it here to keep rodents out. So far, it's done its job. Here I've got lemon balm, lovage, some nice yellow flowers. Got some lupine here, growing it right in the yard. See that? Some nice purple flowers. Best flower ever. Trying to grow a little sweet pea here. Got all these salvia, purple flowers. All right, in this bowl, I've done radishes before. Right now I'm going to try to grow a new parsley bed, so I've seeded this about a week ago. Just trying to keep that going with parsley. And then over behind the seat wall, I've got my mint plant. These strawberries right here. They're growing very well, mixed in with some garlic and onion. And these two smaller plants I rescued from the front yard. So they seem to be holding up. They've been back here for over a week. I replanted them. Over here I've got kale, and I've got a pepper plant here, some Swiss chard, and then back in this bowl is celery. I've been clipping that celery and this kale for quite some time. These greens have come in handy now that it's getting tougher to get to grocery stores. This is my orange tree. Really hoping for some production this year. It's been sparse, but I'm really trying to keep it healthy. And then over here, more kale, some onions, and I had a cilantro pop up over here. It's very interesting. All right, over here I've got one of my favorite succulents growing. It's beautiful. I've been growing this from seed, and this marigold seems to do well. I've put a couple of runners from strawberry plants in here, just the tips. I'm going to try to grow them. Some cilantro in here, and I'm not sure what that is, but another one over here growing. Might be a cucumber. And then in here I've planted radishes, so I'm hoping to get some nice globes out of this in hopefully less than a month. Over here I got a lot of new sprouts. This is spinach right here. So I've planted some spinach seed. They seem to be popping. In here I've got different types of lettuce blends, bok choy growing. Hoping I can sprout these. I've got peppers and other lettuce in here, kale. These are still yet to pop, but I have some high hopes, good expectations for this. I'm hoping I get some nice quality plants over the next couple months here. You know, really the pride of my garden right now has been the strawberries, so I'm trying to grow as many as I can. There's a nice healthy one. This will grow purple flowers. This is a pepper plant from last year, just repotted it. And I've got some compost in here from my bin. Covered it with straw. I'm going to take care of this like it's a baby. I really want those jalapenos. Right here I got basil. Just popping some basil right now. Some really nice yellow flowers coming up here. These flowers are going. This is a serrano. It's on its third season. Look at that. Pretty woody stalk, but it looks like it's going to grow again this year. This thing is just amazing. Look at these. I've been once it gets overgrown, I cut it back and it comes back super strong. These flowers are fantastic. Succulents in here. These guys have been doing great. Just clipped them down about maybe 4 weeks ago. And oh, look at that. First jalapeno of the season. It's a little ugly, but I don't care. I'm happy about that. I had some blue flowers in here, but I pulled them, planted some radish seeds about a week and a half ago. They're sprouting nicely. That's a holdover right there, another serrano. Got this green onion going. This tomato plant was my winter tomato that I tried over the fall, and I took care of it nice. It sprouted back. I've been feeding it, and look at that, I got a red tomato in there. Very happy there. There's a marigold popping. Some carrots. I'm trying to nurse this mint plant back to life. It's been with me now for 3 years. See how it does. There's a little marigold here. This is a hot wax pepper. I don't know, it's looking a little weak. I'm a little concerned about it, but I'll give it a shot. Some garlic in here. See this? Right down there is a nice garlic bulb. You can kind of see that right down in there. So keep him covered and warm, but growing some garlic in there. Some super healthy cilantro plants. Sorrel. It's my lemongrass. I clipped that down and made some nice lemongrass tea about 6 weeks ago, and boy, it just shot right back up. This is my apple tree. Still trying to take care of that. It gave me about a dozen apples last year. These onions, these are nice. That's some cauliflower, and I just seeded this whole bed in here with carrot seeds. These are my strawberries right here. This is kind of the first ones I started with, and now they've been with me growing strong. And these berries will turn, that white spot will turn to red, and boy, they've been tasty. All winter I've been getting berries out here. It's been amazing. Been using these blue mat system to keep it watered. And then over here you'll see I've got a whole bunch of other plants in all different shapes of pots here, and you know, small pots. I mean, look at this. And you can't beat that production. Those are gems right there. But yeah, even these tiny pots. I mean, this is a 5-inch, 6-inch pot? Look at that. I mean, look at the berry production in this thing. You know, can't go wrong. Here's a nice marigold I've been keeping healthy, and keep trimming it. The more I cut it, the more it wants to make flowers for me. Look at that. Look at that all day. More kale. Nice strong green leaves. Been making smoothies out of this stuff and salads, and very healthy. And I got a beautiful, this is my strawberry bowl over here. Look at that. Just look at that production. These things are popping. I feed it used coffee grounds. It likes that. A little bit of fish bone meal here and there. Not too often. You don't want to burn it out. And then I groom this meticulously. See these dead leaves in here? That little yellow leaf will get clipped, but yeah, just focus in on those. I mean, they don't get any sweeter than your backyard. And right here is my favorite, my comfrey plant. And she just sprouted some purple flowers. Look at these. Look at those. Wow. Just absolutely brilliant color. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better flower. Look at that. Yeah. Here's the compost tea I'm making. Right now it's a banana citrus mix. Let that sit for a week or so. Mix it in with my water. Right here, my barrel. I'll mix it in with some of that rainwater and feed these guys. Over here is a holdover serrano pepper that's been producing all winter. And right here is just Big D's arugula. It's a nice variant. Had good luck with it, and I'm really hoping for a massive arugula bed here. I put some lemongrass in here about 6 weeks ago, and we'll see how it does. These are blueberries, kind of mixed. You know, I haven't really had great luck with them, but I'm going to keep trying. I got a couple of those, and this onion, and then right over here is where the tour ends, on the compost bin. And look at that. Yeah, that's it. That's the garden, looking healthy in April. Well, that's it. That's the garden right now, you know. And this is pretty much all done in containers. There's very little that I plant directly in the ground, although I've been working on the soil trying to get that as healthy as I can by keeping it covered and mixing in some of the compost here and there, just letting things break down over time. But basically everything is all on containers, and just trying to keep it simple, keep them watered, keep them composted, keep them fed with a little bit of organic material, bone meal. I use only organic fertilizer. Certainly the composter helps a lot to keep all those scraps, you know, vegetable rinds and fruit rinds in there, and give it a good stir, and yeah, just mix it in. So this is it. This is how easy it is to make organic stuff in your backyard. You know, I mean, look at all that. So yeah. All right, well, good luck with whatever you're planting in your garden. I hope you have success.